It was a great landmark, sort of turning point for the monarchy. Suddenly, they were going off in a new direction, and obviously it had been a long time coming. They were very concerned. The monarchy, the Queen, as well as Prince Charles and the then Camilla Parker Bowles, they knew that they had to tread carefully because obviously people were still very mindful of the death of Diana, Princess of Wales, but that was back in 1997. Now this was 2005, and on the day you just felt this was right. And the thing I think people forget is that what everyone worried about most was how will William and Harry, how will they respond to this? And actually, I was making a documentary then for the Beeb, and we had a camera in the quadrangle as the happy couple left, and you see this lovely scene of both Harry and William giving both their father and their stepmother a great big kiss, and then sort of chucking confetti all over them.
Isn't it?
And the car, they've decorated the car, and it's got sort of just married, just like so many cars. Even the royal Bentley's got sort of just married and on it. And the two boys are there, and they sort of chase the car out of the castle, doing funny faces at their father, and it's just a very sweet day, and that's how I remember it. And while I've been writing the King's biography, again you just see the way that this is a love story. It has endured. I mean, you mentioned the Queen's sister, Annabel Elliot. I interviewed her for the book. She just said, she is his rock, and in a sense, he's her rock. And they're different in lots of ways, in lots of little ways. He hates lunch, for example. She, on the other hand, she's patron of a charity called the Big Lunch. He likes having the windows open, lots of air. He hates heating. The Queen likes it really nice and warm, so she's always shutting the windows again. And it's that sort of relationship.
That could explain why they have separate homes for the weekend.
Yes. Every successful marriage needs separate homes. But it's so interesting. I can't help thinking a lot about, say 30 years ago, how unthinkable their union would be. And look where we are. It really is a love story, isn't it?